Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wa salatu wa salamu ala Sayyidina wa Nabiyana. Habib Ilahi Rabbil Alameen. Abil Qasim al-Mustafa Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Wa alihi tayyibin al-tahirin al-masumin al-mazlumin. Wa la'anatu ad-da'im ala adaihim ajma'in min alan ila qiyam yawmiddin. Amma ba'd. فقد قال إمام السجاد عليه السلام في مناجاة الشاكين: إلهي إليك أشكو نفسا بالسوء أمارة وإلى خطية مبادرة. معبود या अल्लाह, ए माबूद, बेसुए तो शिकायत मी कुनम, आपसे मैं शिकायत करता हूँ. या अल्लाह, किसकी शिकायत करता हूँ? از دست नफ्सी के बस्यार बे बदी आमर मी कुनात, मैं ऐसे नफ्स की शिकायत करता हूँ जो बुरा काम करने के लिए मुझे अम्र करता हो और करती हो. वह बेगुनाह पेशी मीगिरत, और गुनाह को आगे करता हो. The guna who takes over committing sins. O Lord, I complain you of my nafs that commands me to do evil and makes continuous sins and mistakes. We started discussing the munajat Ishaqeen of Imam Sajjad alayhi salam, and we have reached to a point that, where to start. We have to start somewhere in order to rectify, because we see that all of the envious negative elements is seen in us, in our communities, that we got to start somewhere. And the best place to start is the nafs, which is ma'rifat of the nafs. And the ma'rifat of nafs is given or provided by the champions of the nafs, the doctors of the nafs, and they are imams, they are masumin alayhim salam, they are the awliya, they are the followers of masumin alayhim salam, and they are the ones who will provide us with prescriptions and insight to our nafs, that we know our nafs, so that we rectify. So that's what we were talking about, and we have reached to a point that we said that nafs is made of 4 elements, which is the earth, air, water and fire. If one of these elements becomes more in a person, then that creates that imbalance. Just like how Shaitan said, Ana khayrun minhu khalaqtani min nar wa khalaqtahu min teen. Oh Allah, He's saying that I am better. I am better than Adam because you created him with earth and you created me with fire. Fire is more of a perfect element than earth because it goes up, because it heats, because it provides the heat, because it provides the light in the darkness to guide. So therefore, technically speaking, it's right, he's better. But the angels who are air element, inna nafsa ammarata bisu illa ma rahima la rah wa nafakhtu fihi min ruhi. The element of rahmaniyat is the spirit, is the ruh. The angel said that ma la ta'lamun, we do not know what you know, O Allah. So therefore, we will do whatever you command us to do. So if the nafs-e-insan have the fire element more, then he will become arrogant like Shaitan. Then he will become jealous like Shaitan. So the fire element is more enough. Now this needs to be balanced with water, this needs to be balanced with air, and this needs to be balanced with the earth, for his nafs to be kamil and perfect. But if it's not the element of fire, ammar the bisu, it will command. See, tell me this. What was or who was what was that created thing? God created everything. What was that created thing that went against God first? Everything God created. The first thing which rejected the command, the point of departure from God, was by who? It was by Shaitan. And what was the basis of this point of departure? The basis of point of departure was ego. Ana khair, I am better. The point of departure was jealousy. Why this clay should be the point of sajda, not me? Or why should I? Right? Jealousy, arrogance, self-righteousness. These are very dangerous to the nafs. It will bring him down. These elements are considered as the staunch enemies of the nafs. If I have jealousy in me, if I have self-righteousness in me, myself, if I am proud and arrogant about myself, all of these things will bring me down, because these are the source of departure from God. And Shaitan, that's what he did. Now, as the nafs is ammarat bis-su, commands to do evil, because who doesn't want to be the point of sajda? Because who doesn't want to be, better and the best? Everybody wants to be the best. He's a fool if he says that, no, I don't want to be the best, I want to be the last, right? It doesn't make sense. But the point is how and with which methodology and through which path I will become the best. The path which God's want me to, in a balanced fashion, or the path of Shaitan. So now this munajat, they tend to provide us with that subtle kayfiyat, halat, state of the nafs. So now this nafs, ilahi ilayka ashku nafsan, because nafs commands to commands evil, but Allah says illa ma rahima rabbi. So the rahima have the element of air. Air have the element of intellect, ruh, intellect, pure. Angels, intellect, air, pure, immaterial, subtle. Do you see that? Yeah. So all of these things are there. Now this needs to be balanced. So now this aql must come to the aid of the nafs and control him from falling down, from grasping whatever it wants to grasp. Pardon me. So therefore, the aql, see, aql actually comes from the word iqal, which really means that covering, that covering for the horse. You've seen these horses, they are put like some sort of pad here in front of these eyes, right? So when they put this thing in front of these eyes, so that it doesn't go left and right towards whatever it sees as food, that it goes in one direction. This is called iqal in Arabic. So now aql comes from that. So aql comes to the aid of the nafs, and it controls and balances it. It balances it. So that's why it says by Rasul Khuda sallallahu alayhi wa alihi sallam, the Prophet have said, Innal aqla iqalun min al jahl wan nafsu mithlu akhbath dawab fa inna lam taqil harat. Certainly, the Prophet says that certainly al-aql iqalun min al-jahl. Aql is considered as a ma'ne, as an hurdle towards jahl. It protects you. Aql protects you from becoming ignorant, not having knowledge. So that's aql that provides you that. Birasti, as they say in Farsi, aql mani az nadanist. That is a mani, it's a protector from that you do not know. Wa nafs manande palit tarin jambandehas. And the nafs, as it says that, wa nafs mithlu akhbith. Khabis, there's khabir, there's kabir, there's akbar. There is fazl, there is afzal. So the Rasul is saying mithlu akhbath, not just khabis, not just khabas, the akhbas. Ad-dawab. Dawab is like an animal, so to speak. It's a live, a thing that has life, life, like a body that contains life, hayat, فَإِن لَمْ تَعْقِلْ هَارَتْ. If it is not controlled by rain, then it will be lost. It just goes, because it's like a life. It's on. It's hayat. It's going. It's like that. If it's not controlled, then it just goes out of control. So how? With the aql, with the intellect. وَنَفْسٍ وَمَا سَوَّاهَا فَأَلْهَمَهَا فُجُورَهَا وَتَقْوَاهَا. Surah Shams. By the nafs, whom Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have made it kamil, and commanded it towards fujuraha wa taqwaha, and at the same time inspired him with God wariness and God consciousness. So nafs wa ma sawwaha, that nafs, by that nafs of an insani, of a human being, who Allah have made it perfect, have provided it with the evil, and that inspired it with taqwa as well. Allah inspires both, but at the same time evil is there. The possibility that I go towards evil is there too, but the inspiration, that inspiring thing, that is air, the element of air, the element of aql, to really stop him. As it says, Ma ubida bihir rahman waqtusib bihil jinan. Waqtusib bihil jinan. God, the Imam Sadiq alayhi salam, he says that God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is the one that should be worshipped, and that bandagi, that sort of worship, will bring about iktisab, right? That's what it is, kasb. Waqtusib bihi janan, jannah. So God is worshipped, and this worship will bring about Jannah. So therefore, when the nafs insani, that nafs which is commanding to do evil, the aql will come to aid. We have to use the aql. We have to use our intellect, our intellectual power, our aql to really control. For example, just give me an example. I see someone who've been given great status, maqam, shuhrat. In public, he is well known, very great, for example, speaker, great ayatollah, mashallah, so everybody likes him, likes his lectures, likes his talk, everybody talks about him. Well, imane bichare, I'm bichara, nobody listen to me when I give a talk, people yawn, they go to sleep, But some other person, mashallah, look, so much crowd. Well, they give him good sort of gifts as well, but when I go and talk, sometimes they give me. Now, my nafs becomes jealous of that person. Oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about, he hasn't studied, well, he's young, he doesn't know what he's speaking, look at him, he do this, he do that, you know what he did the other day, what he did over there, what he went to that place, he said that was wrong. Nafs insan, I am jealous and want to bring down his personality, his fame, want to show him that he's nothing, he's little. That's nafs. Because I want to be, right? I'm the one who's more knowledgeable, right? I have spent so much, I have done this one, nobody is asking me, but I will. If nobody asks me, that's fine, but I want, everybody is going to him and talking about him, he's the talk of the town. Now I should speak against him and bring him down from the talk of the town. That's the nafs is saying. That's what the nafs is saying. Becoming jealous. I am better, arrogance. But if the aql comes to the aid, I will see that, oh, okay. Why is it that his talks are good, for example? Why is it his shop is running so good? What does he really do? Let me see, what does he do? Well, he stands, as soon as a customer enters, he welcomes the customer. As soon as the customer enters, he asks him, do you want some drink? Can I do this for you? He speaks to him, right? He cares about the customer. But what do? I'm just sitting, for example. Masalan, Or when I'm doing it, for example, it's not genuine. I'm not honestly doing. Perhaps there's something about him that is doing. Sincerity or whatever that may be. I will calculate. Okay, let me do that. I will do that. Oh, his talks, okay, what is he talking about? Is he preparing? Yes. I should be preparing my lectures too when I deliver, for example. So I use the aql to really basically reach the same status or same position, that he has, same business sort of money, that the amount of money or his customers are always there. I try to do that as well. Instead of bringing it down, instead of burning his house down, I'm trying to really build my house. If my house is not good, so I should bring his house down. Masalan, that's how nafs does. You see what I mean? So now I use the aql to really rectify myself. That's one. The other thing, what the aql could do here is that I say that, okay, he has that status, he has that maqam, he is so famous, he makes so much money, he has his shop always full with customer. What is it? Who has given him that fame? Who has given him that risk? It is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who have provided him with this risk. It is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who has provided this with fame. Then I should be worshipping God. I should be asking God, oh God, what you have given him, give me too. What you have given him is good. Oh Allah, make it more. It's good for him. He's in insanity, he's in asayesh, he's good, in his good state, people like him, that's good. That's good. Allah, make it more for him. Allah, protect him and let him maintain the status that he has. What's the reason for me to become jealous if his shop is full of customers. Allah, make it more. But at the same time, oh Allah, it is you who have given him. Please Allah, give me as well. Make my shop full of customers as well. That shop, let it be that way as well. Increase my rizq as well, oh Allah. It is you who have provided him that izzat, that honor, that rizq or whatever. Allah, increase for me as well. That's the aql. That's where the aql is coming and helping me not to be jealous, not to be arrogant, but it is connecting me to God, to the source. That's the help that the nafs, that's the aql will do to the nafs, because nafs wants that. Nafs only know wants. Nafs only know desire. Illa billah, he wants that. Any way possible he wants that. If he doesn't have it, no one should have it. That's the nafs. Now, that is not right. The aql says that's not right. Yes, you can have it, but that's not right. There's a way of having it. Now, calculate it. How does he have it? And you can get it the same way, right? That's the aql. That's the aql. So, we should ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that Allah provides us that with that aql, with that aid, with that intellect. Because al-aqlu ubida bihir rahman, as they say, the aql and the intellect worships God based on that calculation. Yeah. So I think we'll continue right after the short break, the dua of, or the munajat of Imam Sajjad alayhi salam, in order for what? To understand the nafs, understanding the nafs. We'll be right back after this short break. Thank you very much.